It's the movie I've been waiting to do for a watch along for a long, long time. It's the 86th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz today. Happy 86th anniversary of the greatest movie of all time. So I figured I'll do a watch along today for The Wizard of Oz. So here we go. Ready, set, go. Hope this. See, my Blu-ray player broke a long time ago, so I'm on the PlayStation 4. It's not easy. Oh, I better turn it down a little bit because I don't want to get pulled for copyright. And in the interest of starting here, the movie. Beautiful interest, by the way. One of my favorite intro of the movie. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Here on the Monday. The reason why I'm doing this is because WWE is like on at 2 o'clock, so I had to do it at 12 p.m. or a little bit early. But it won't hurt if I missed anything, like, a few minutes, because it hasn't been very good in ways WWE hasn't. So let's just start this area good. Because around after 7 o'clock, my camera goes dark and doesn't look very good. Let's go over there. Still sounds loud. Oh, not too loud. Anyways, this is my favorite movie of all time. The Wizard of Oz is definitely a good movie. I think most everybody has seen this movie by now. If you haven't, I suggest checking it out. It's really good. Can't believe it's been 86 years. Jeez. I wonder what it was like to be there at the theater just to watch this. And who was there? That's what I wondered. I did look for photos, see if I can find the photos of them. There's a few of them, but not too many. I wonder what the theaters were like back then, 86 years ago. Probably different. There she is, the great Judy Garland as Dorothy. Can't believe she's only 16 in this movie. She's like she's 17 to me. Anyway, she was perfect for the part. But it would have been interesting to see what Shirley Temple would have done, though, too. But Judy fit the part pretty good as Dorothy. I don't know if that worked out, would it? All right, I respect Shirley Temple, too. She was really good. Rest in peace, by the way. It's funny, that is the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Lion right there. Later on, you'll find about that. It's a very interesting story. Right now, I'm reading the books too. I'm on Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz right now for book. Very good books, by the way. You should read them if you haven't. I hate to say this, but isn't Dorothy a little spoiled little brat in the first part of the movie? Just kidding. I have a question. Would you go up there like when there's pigs on the side and jump up there and do that? I don't want to do that. I wonder though if she proved in, if she failed or just to prove a point. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she just fell. Here in a bit, I'll have a poll up for which character you like the best in here. I don't know if I can fit them all, but I'm going to pick the top 3 or 4, so we'll see if the way it goes. I know I've never done polls very much, so I don't know. Maybe I could do one now. Figure it out here. No, we'll do it in a bit. I'll figure it out. Just want to get 20 minutes, 30 minutes into the movie. Then we get a pull up. I wonder what the heck she's eating there. Potato skins, probably French fries. They have a Wizard of Oz cookbook too, you know, like I think that's one of the recipes in there right now. I would try it, but I'm on a diet, so better not. Ah, that sound's coming up. They're muted. Because you know why? Last time I played and tested, I got copyright. Sorry, I have to mute you. Kind of sucks, but they will copyright you for an 85-year-old movie. Even having a low volume, they'll still do it. They did to me. I would get permission, but I don't know who the heck you would go to. Maybe the company, I don't know. How would you get a hold of them? I don't know. Now I've seen other people's videos out there just using, they don't give trouble, so maybe they just got permission. I don't know. They should have permission though. This is an 85-year movie. Everybody likes The Wizard of Oz. Just give the fans what they want. No damn copyright. But okay, I'll play for the rules though. Right? It won't take a second. We'll just, we'll get through this, then we can unmute it again. Just come back to the movie. If you want to listen to the song, it's right there in the link on the chat right there. Somewhere over the rainbow. If you haven't heard it before, you should by now. Everybody has. This song was almost cut from the movie too, because they didn't want a farm girl, singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That would have been ridiculous. Good thing they kept it in there. Because it turned out to be one of the most beautiful songs in the world, and still is today here in 2025. In my view. Now there's a Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, I think it's called. I actually tried it, and it actually does stink a little bit, but it's kind of weird. Because when there's an airplane crash, when she's looking up there, you can hear the airplane go crashing like that. It's just weird. I don't know. It's very interesting, though, the Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Rainbow. Okay, now we're over. Back to the movie. Here comes the evil witch, or Miss Glinda, whatever her name is. It's creepy on her bike. Still creeps me out after all these years. That is the most scariest part of the movie right there. Just kidding. Well, when she becomes the witch, they get more scared. It's funny, she was actually a teacher back in the days, I read. So I wonder what it would be like to have her as a teacher. Might be pretty fun. I heard after the Wizard of Oz, her kids were scared because she was the Wicked Witch of the West. They seen the movie and they got a little scared when she had to talk them iron up or something like that. And told them, "Don't worry, I'm not the witch." That's a pretty story I heard somewhere. I don't know if this is true or not. Now Auntie M is arguing. I would love to see Auntie M stick up to that witch there. That would have been fun to see Auntie M versus Miss Glinda there. She really did stick up for her though at the end. That was really nice. Now, have you ever seen a Wizard of Oz play? I haven't. Well, actually, let me think. Yeah, back in the days, I did see a Wizard of Oz play. They had one at my school over here years and years ago. I was not in it. Some of my classmates were in it. Surprised I remember that. That was a long, long time ago. Even my sister was in it as one of the jitterbugs. But they offered me a part, but I didn't want to do it. I said, just, rather watch the play and just do it. That's the only Wizard of Oz play I've ever seen. If there's any around here, I would go and see it because it'd be pretty amazing to watch the Wizard of Oz and play again. But there ain't very many plays around here now, so I don't know. If anybody knows the Wizard of Oz play up here in North Cass, Minnesota, let me know. It's probably not. Or around here somewhere, let me know back. It would be fun to go see a Wizard of Oz play, though. Marvin, okay. Every time I watch the Wizard of Oz, too, I look for Easter eggs, see if I can find the Easter eggs or something. Like, I don't know which movie, but you never know. They might pay tribute to something there. Oh, maybe the book. Maybe I have some interesting Easter eggs. If you read the book, it's definitely a lot different than the movie, to tell you the truth. But it's also a good book, too, The Wizard of Oz. Or The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, yeah. I still got a long way before I get to the end of my book series. I think it's 14 books. I'm only at number 6 or 7. I don't know. Each Christmas, I always ask for the Wizard of Oz book because I always like reading those books. If I can get through this series, it'll be the longest book reading series I ever gone through. Number 1 was Harry Potter, by the way. Hold on a minute. I think we'll do a poll, but I just got to get the cast name up because I'm hard at spelling them sometimes. We're going to get a poll up in a second. Don't worry. Probably nobody will vote it, but that's okay. At least I get one up. I wish I could vote it, but I can't because I think the creators can vote on their own poll. I don't know. That's the way it goes. Let's see now. Cast. What's the character's name? Okay. Might be a little shaky because it's not a table, folks. So sorry about that. Okay. Hold on. Favorites. Okay, you can only have like 3 of them, so cannot add the wit. Sorry, everybody. She's probably gonna be the least favorite character, anyways. All right, Dorothy, Gale. All right, start up over here. Here we go. Paul will end at the end of the movie. So you got plenty of time. Or 5 minutes before the movie ends. Nah, let's just leave it up. I do play the Wizard of Oz slots game too, run like a casino-like game. It's okay, but it's really like on Facebook is just terrible because you lose all your money. But on non-Facebook, it does like a little bit better. Like I got my computer laptop here, non-Facebook. I won a lot of money, so I don't know. I wish it was real though, because I wouldn't be rich by now. It's not. It's very interesting though they make you lose your money on Facebook, but then once you do it on a non-Facebook, you get a lot of money. You win big. Also, I don't like it because they make you spend too much for goals. You lose all your money too sometimes. It's probably rigged. I kind of agree. It is probably rigged because you lose all your money on that one. I mean, sometimes they'll make you win, sometimes you don't. So I don't know. I guess it's to make it see the worst. Huh? I bet if I did it in real life, I'd probably lose. I think up in Walker they have Wizard of Oz slots still up there you can play at the casino. But I don't go to casinos much, so I don't know. Would I play it? Probably not, because I'll probably lose a lot of money if I did. Because in gambling, you don't want to, bet too much, then you lose. That's what the old saying, right? All right. We just got past the tornado part now. Dorothy is land here on us, and this is where it turns beautiful, from black and white to color. You don't see movies like this anymore, do you? Color version is coming up. After 86 years, that's still definitely amazing to look at. Now she's in color. There you go. Now it gets the interesting part because I've seen Wicked and Glinda and Glinda and Wicked Witch are actually friends in that one. Huh. I'm gonna go see the second movie this November, so very interesting. I want to keep an eye on those two right now because I know this movie has definitely come up for way before this movie came out. But in the movie Wicked, they're actually really friends. That's kind of weird, huh? I think in this movie they hate each other. I don't know. I would like to see more of the Wicked Witch and Glinda in this movie, like interact more, like all that. But it's okay. Then this one little scene. Hard to believe those two used to been college friends. She was a popular girl, of course. Glinda was. Before she became a good witch. So very interesting there. Wicked is a good movie. Watch it, by the way. Oh, here she comes now in her little bubble. That's really good effects, by the way. 1939. I have also heard a lot of bad stuff going on this movie, but I'm not going to say nothing about that because this is a good movie. And I don't want to, you know. I hear a lot of wicked stuff goes behind the scenes here. I don't know if some of it's true or not. I don't know. A few things might be true. I hope not, because when I heard it, it sounded very good to me. Making this movie was a nightmare. That's what I heard. I just can't wait for this movie to get 100 years old. What's going to happen then? We're going to have a big party for the Wizard of Oz when it turns 100? I hope so. Maybe they have a huge parade for it in every state when this movie turns 100 years old. Doubt it. They'll probably release another DVD or something. They already got like a lot of DVDs of the Wizard of Oz out right now. I got like 5 or 6 of them. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm watching the movie with this. This is my favorite DVD album. And Blu-ray and all that. Very cool. There you go. Hoping the Munchkinland song ain't copyright. Probably. Man, they picked the right lady to play Glinda too, man. She's really good. Glinda. Yeah. Just a good cast, selection in this one. I tried to do this movie last year for Watch Along, but I couldn't figure out how to do this yet, so it took me long. Then I tried to do it the other year, it didn't work out, so it took me around 2 years just to get to Watch Along to do this. Figure out, and YouTube finally made it easy so I could figure out how to do this, so it's definitely very good. So yeah. What about those little buttons down there for? Yikes. Oh, okay, whatever. Back to the movie, silly me. So it took me a while just to do a watch along for the Wizard of Oz. I had to cancel it twice just to get here. Finally, I'm happy I get to do it. With everybody who is watching, I don't know who's watching out there with me, but if not, I'll I might watch the line, see a few people pop up once in a while, they leave, but that's okay. Again, this is just for fun. On the 86th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz. I did see this movie in theaters like a couple years ago. It had like that Bear Paws, which is closed now, by the way. It was a very good movie to see in theaters, by the way. So if you get a chance to see it in theaters, do so. It's really good. I didn't see the 3D version though. That probably would scare me, the flying monkeys. Just kidding. Well, it would be creepy if you had flying monkeys coming at you. Or a winch, flying at you. You have to have a 3D TV for that one to see the 3D version, but I don't have a 3D TV. You know how much those cost? Too much. I think I have the right hookups. So no thank you. If it was a little bit cheaper, I'd probably get it. It would be interesting to see the Wizard of Oz in 3D, though. I wouldn't say that. Maybe one day I'll see it. I don't know. So, is there anybody out there watching the Wizard of Oz today? What am I doing? Talking to myself. Ain't nobody here. Oh well. All right, the monsters are sitting now. We're gonna get ready for the big wish appearance here. I'm gonna keep an eye on both the witch and Glinda here. I know I've seen this movie many times, but after seeing Wicked, I'm very excited to see those two together again for some reason. I don't know why. Well, maybe after watching Wicked, brings up their characters that they were just friends, in Wicked. So I don't know. Probably nothing new, but I just want to, be interested in those two together again. Best friends reunited. Just kidding. It's a shame it didn't be. We're still friends, but one took the good way and one took the evil way. So that's the way it goes. I actually read the stunt double for the wizard. I mean, Dorothy is still alive today too. She's 106 years old. God, I can't remember her name, but she's still alive. That's what I heard. I just found out last night. That's pretty amazing. 105 years old. Damn, hope I never get there. But pretty amazing, though. Get ready. Here comes the witch. Well, she gets my vote as one of the most creepiest witches of all time. Just thinking she shows up like that to her class one of these days when she was a teacher. That'd be funny. Actually, it wouldn't be because they're probably scared of kids. It would be great though if she showed that for Halloween theme. There was actually a Sesame Street version too of where she dressed up as a Wicked Witch again, but that was banned for some reason. Maybe it scared the kids. I don't know. I did see it though. It didn't look that bad. Margaret Hamilton is the Wicked Witch of the West on Sesame Street. I bet you still can find it on here on YouTube somewhere. It's interesting they banned it though. It was nice that she made a guest appearance on the Sesame Street for a little bit. Sesame Street, I don't watch that anymore. Definitely going on that. I'll get you, my little pretty little doll, too. I always like that. Oh, there she goes. I hear she actually got burned doing that once. Her face was burned. The guy quickly saved her by removing the paint off her face, so it got burned. Ouch. That's a true story, folks. They had to delay the movie because of that. Again, there's a lot of creepy things in this movie. It is a good movie, but here's some disturbing stuff behind the scenes of this one. Just don't let those things ruin your movie, though. This is definitely a good movie. If it happened, it happened, I guess, but I'm not going to let it ruin it for me. That's what I'm going to do. There's people on YouTube saying facts about that. Yeah, we already know that. At least this movie is still popular in 2025 a little bit. Should be because we got Wicked, you know. Are you going to see Wicked for the good? I am. Because I want to see how it ends. Follow the other big road. Follow the blue rollers that go to hell. There she goes. This is one of my favorite parts because one of my favorite songs, by the way, too. I remember when CBS used to air the promos, they would show that a lot in there too when she was dancing. Watch Styles on Fridays or Saturdays, whatever. Wonder what happened if you go that way. Who knows? But they did say in the book that one way leads to Glinda's castle, I believe. I don't know. I do have a map over there of the so definitely I don't know. Sorry about that. Just my. Hold on. Damn it. All right. That's an interesting question. What would you do if you have a brain? If you had one, so whatever. Ask Joe Biden that. Just kidding. That's a joke. $37 already? Wow. This movie's going by fast. Well, every time I do these watch along, it goes by fast. Wicked Witch is watching, so you better behave now, Dorothy. Just kidding. I actually read they're making a horror movie out of this now, too. I can't remember what it was called, but it's coming out in November. I don't think I'll be watching that. No, thank you. Funny time to release a horror movie when Wicked's coming out the same month. If you want to go ahead and make a horror movie, go ahead. I don't care. They have made many, many versions of this movie. That's horror, anything, or different versions. Some turn out good, some turn out bad. I don't know. Anyway, you're making this movie very popular doing it. I don't care. If you want to make a gory Wizard of Oz movie, go ahead. Or turn a Scarecrow into a flesh eater or something. I don't know. Or County Line into a human eater. I don't know. Whatever. Would you go see a Wizard of Oz horror movie? I don't think I would. If you want the real horror movie, go watch Return to Oz. That's good. Definitely scary. That must be the hardest costume to be in, the Tin Man. What do you have to go to the bathroom? Something like that. I wouldn't want to be in that thing for hours. I do give the actor credit, though, for being in that for hours. It's really, really tough. I'd like to know how the heck he gets out of that. That might be hard to take off too. You have to use a hammer on those buttons, probably. Just kidding. Excuse me. So far in the poll, it's a tie 0-0-0. Well, maybe we'll stay like that. Then it'll be a clean sweep. Nobody will vote in there, so it'll be all four of them that will win in my poll. Can vote if you want. If not, that's okay. Not forcing them to vote. So, what is the best scene in The Wizard of Oz? Oh, geez, there's so many of them. It's just tough to pick one. I wonder how old my grandpa was when this movie came out. Probably young. Probably all my grandparents were young back then when this movie came out. This is fun doing this, It's for a good class movie like this. I may not be the best host, but there you go. Now, Dorothy whispers something to the Scarecrow. I don't know what it is. Maybe because saying we should take him along. I don't know. Probably. Or she's they're saying he's a goofball. All right, to anybody else who joins us, hello there, but it's been quiet so far. But again, I don't mind doing this on my own. It makes it even more fun if you do it on your own. You won't overtalk people then. I see podcasts when they do that, like talk over people or something like that. Not cool. Would I go on a podcast? Probably not. So I don't mind doing this alone. It's okay. I don't want to go to your podcast anyways. Only if it was someone friendly and not someone who would make fun of me, I would not go in there. If it was someone well respected, I would go on your podcast. But I've been out here for years, and there has been one person that invited me to their podcast at all. But again, that's okay. After seeing it, I doubt I want to go on any podcasts. Would I go on a podcast talking about the Wizard of Oz? Maybe. Again, depends on the person if it's nice or they won't make fun of me or nothing. I'd probably go on there. I don't know. I don't know how that works out though. So, would you go on a podcast? I don't think I would. But this is the Wizard of Oz. Back then, we didn't have podcasts at all. That back then. I'm sure there's many Wizard of Oz podcasts out there. Hopefully, I'll find you one of these days. Listen to see what you say about the movie. There's a lot of collectors out there, though. I see like a lot of videos where people collect Wizard of Oz stuff. There's also play videos out here I watch sometimes too. So even if I don't get to see a play in real life, I get to see it on YouTube. So there you go. And we just passed where the people were thinking that was a hanging munchkin or something, suicide. I don't know. There ain't no suicide much on there. I started YouTubing back in 2007. Jeez. I've been on it for years. Why did I do this years ago? Huh. Huh. Hmm. Who knows? I guess I'm podcasting now just by live streaming a little bit, huh? Just kidding. This really ain't a podcast, just a watch along. Or anybody can watch The Wizard of Oz with me if they want. Alright, here comes the big lion scene. Where the lion gets his tail slapped and then Judy trying not to laugh. She actually got slapped by that in real life too, I heard. By the director. Now, if it was Dorothy versus the Witch in the Wizard of Oz style WWE match, cage match, I think you will see Dorothy dominate the Witch, but she had another backup plan. It would be like the soldiers come down or the flying monkeys will come down and try to aid her, but then Glinda will show up and use her powers to switch them off, and then there'll be a bucket of water in the ring, and Dorothy will get the bucket of water, and now the witch will melt, and Dorothy will leave the cage and win. Just wanted to put that out. Kind of silly, I know, but just wanted to. Somebody asked me about that. That would happen in WWE style Wizard of Oz match. Dorothy versus the Witch. Steel cage. That'd be an interesting match. Has there ever been a wrestler that portrayed the Oz gimmick? Well, yeah, there was. Kevin Nash was actually the Wizard of Oz or something back in the days, but I don't think there's ever been a Character for Dorothy, I don't know. Played by a wrestler. I'll have to look that one up. That'd be interesting. If there was a wrestler named Dorothy Gale as a character for the ring, I think I would have heard by it by now if there was a Dorothy Gale for a character in the wrestling. But the odds given was kind of weird in WCW with Kevin Nash being the big guy. It didn't last long. He didn't use it a lot. That's how he got his career started though, as an Oz gimmick. 7 feet tall and is like a Wizard of Oz. The actor was sort of like a Wizard of Oz, so it was interesting. Anyways, now we got the line, the Dorothy and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. Now they all can go to Oz. Use their magic powers there. Just kidding. What am I saying? None of them have magic powers. She is so damn good, Margaret Hamilton, as a Wicked Witch, man. Jeez. I remember when I was a kid, she used to creep me out. Still does today. A little bit. Kind of wish she was around to see Wicked. I wonder what she'll think of that. She probably would like it. I mean, she wouldn't give the woman playing Wicked Witch of the Wrestling now, or whatever her name is, in Wicked credit. She would if she was alive. That's what I think. This movie is way, way older than me. On Wednesday, I'm going to watch a movie called Oz and do a watch along for that. It came out in 1976, so we'll see if it's good as this one. I don't think so. But we'll see. It's going to be a lot different version. So we'll go from The Wizard of Oz to Oz on Wednesday. And there will be a watch along at noon, so we'll get ready for that. I think it's noon. We'll have to see. Dorothy, sleepy now. After Wizard of Oz watch along, folks, I still got a few more videos coming out for today's anniversary, so it's not over yet. And after that, I'll probably end it because I already released a lot of videos today, including a watch along here right now. You know, somebody told me that the snow was actually acid or something. I don't know. Or machine. I hope not. I'm not sure if that's true or not either. But I don't know. You hear so much stuff now here in 2025, you don't know what's true and what's not. Man, those flying monkeys are creepy. They won't scare anybody. On the game WV2K25, I actually made a character with Dorothy's name. Well, it's kind of hard to get her dressed right because I have like the outfit for it. I still name her Dorothy, though. It's tribute to the Wizard of Oz here on my game. She's the tag team champs now with Candy. So, yeah. There goes the Wicked Witch. You know, every time they do that scene when she flies out, they always go to commercial break right after that. CBS does. Yep, I remember that. So when she flies out of the castle, it goes this way, then it goes to dark, it goes to commercial break. CBS does. I bet they do it on TNT too, I bet. TBS. It's the only two stations right now I know that airs The Wizard of Oz. But you can get it on a rental or something, but that costs like $4.99. That's kind of ridiculous. This should lower the cost of that for this great movie. I suppose once you have classic movies, they cost you a little bit more to pay. But I don't have to do it because I can have DVD anyways. Years and years ago, though, I used to watch this movie every Christmas or every Thanksgiving when it was on TV. You ever do that? I did. Every time it aired on CBS, I would tune in and just watch it with the family. You would never miss The Wizard of Oz, that's for sure. It's nice it still airs on TV, though, but only around the holidays, so Thanksgiving and Christmas show like 4 or 5 times. I'm surprised I haven't seen this movie on Pluto TV or Tubey at all. Or I think it was on Tubey once. I think can't remember. Maybe they can't get the rights to it. I don't know. Because this is a very hard movie to get to the rights for too. You know, put in your free service. I think Warner Bros is greedy. They should give everybody a chance to watch this movie for free too. It's probably a money issue and all that. I know. When this live stream ends, it should be interesting to see if I got copyright from anything. Hope not. I have it down to 4. Oh yeah, this is kind of a weird one. The horses change color, like from red to blue and all that, or something like that. It's interesting when they get to Oz. Not again a trim. Yeah. Now, if you notice when at the start, Dorothy's hair is a lot different than the in the middle of the movie because they changed it many, many times. I read about that in the book, a picture book in the movie. They actually have extras you can just watch, and her hair is different, like out and all that or something. Many, many different hairstyles for Judy Garland here, the Wizard of Oz, as Dorothy. Sure, she got annoyed. Just give her one hairdo, right? They even know who Dorothy is. It's right there. She is. Still 0-0 on the poll. I don't know why I make polls. It's useless. I still do it for fun, just in case anybody wants to vote. Now the guy said, I'm gonna go see if I can get the wizard for you. So okay. I seen this movie by heart, so I know every line, every scene, every move, everything. It's just creepy. Every song, everything. I never get bored watching this movie either. It's really good. Again, if you want the good movies, you gotta go back all the way back to the good old days to get them. Like Gone with the Wind, Wizard of Oz, few other ones too. Yeah, the old ones are the classics. It would be definitely hard to remake some of these movies today. That's for sure. What would be a point now because they'll be on cell phones a lot. If they made a Wizard of Oz movie today, the Scarecrow or Tin Man would probably be in the cell phone. Or the line would be ordering a pizza or something. No, just kidding. So what are working today is errors. Fire trucks are going on. That ain't good. Well, everybody's safe. Hour and 7 minutes already. Wow, we're almost halfway to the end. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sit back and enjoy the movie. But if someone leaves a question there, I will answer. So enjoy the movie, everybody. I am. I'm not going to talk for like 20 minutes or so until somebody leaves me a question. Okay, let me break the 20-minute rule here. I want to talk about this just for a second. In the movie Wicked, they actually brought this back too, I think. It was a lot more creepy than this one, though. They did it. It's pretty cool. Right? Yeah. Anyways, back to the movie. EMT just went out, so they ain't very good. Something's going on again. The lion fainting is probably the best part of the movie. This part, every time the lion jumps out of the window there, and they go to commercial too. CBS does that, yeah. That's the rest of the fact. Back to the movie. The reason why I'm not talking much now because I already said my stuff in the first half, so let's just sit back and enjoy the movie for a while. If I come up with something, I'll let you know. Margaret Hamilton, in my view, was the greatest witch of all time of the Wizard of Oz. She's very hard to replace today, that's for sure. There may be other good ones out there, but not as good as her. Lion monkeys, Lord, here they come. Damn it. Sorry about that. Before I heard them. Every time I watch this movie, I just have fun watching it. It's so good. As you can tell, I'm a fan looking back at you with the puzzles. And again, happy 86th anniversary of the Wizard of Oz for the theater release. 86 years. Jeez. Again, when this turns 100, I think they should have a big party for it. Because this movie has meant a lot to fans out there. Definitely, because I've seen fan clubs, merchandise, videos, everything, and all that. The plays are still even going on here in 2025 for the Wizard of Oz. So it definitely inspired a lot of people out there. This movie has. It has to me. If it wasn't this movie, I would never do the puzzles back there. I hope you're enjoying the puzzles a little bit in the background too. Over here is the light. There, see? Some photos of the Wizard of Oz right over there. Yeah. From a box set I got from the VHS. So this movie's definitely gonna want. Wizard of Oz blanket here. Somebody made this on Amazon, but I can't remember who it was. It's pretty nice though. I do hope that some of you are watching the Wizard of Oz today too, to celebrate its 86th anniversary. Creepy castle, that's for sure. Roll, roll, Oreo. Alright, now they're entering the castle. This means we're getting close to the end, that's for sure. And every time I watch this movie, it goes by really fast. Now, here's an interesting fact. The Tin Man didn't have an axe, but once you look at the one scene, he has an axe. Where did that come from? Magically appeared, I guess. 'Cause I don't remember him having an axe. I'll get you my pretty little dog too. It's not as good as she is, but there you go. Where would you run to? Because there ain't no place to get out. You can run, but you can't hide, unfortunately. In the witch's castle. Oh, get ready. The big milking scene is coming up. Yep, here we go. Where did that bucket of water appear? It's kind of weird. She melts the water, but why would she have a bucket of water in the castle? That was her downfall, I guess. Kind of weird. If she's scared of water, why would she have a bucket of water in her castle? Beats me. Let me guess, the witches took a shower for years. That's why she melted. It's good. Oh, I get it. The witch was really hot. She was like the fire of evil. And once you put the water bucket in her, water, it puts her in melts her or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's really strange she has a bucket of water in her castle when she hates water. There you go. Oh, this is the cool part now. Isn't it funny that he was supposed to be badass? He just turned out to be a human being after all. I won't admit that's badass effects though. Again, I can't wait to see Wicked in November. Isn't that amazing? All of a sudden he's got a brain. Where did that come from? Just kidding. After this, I think I'll go read the book for a little bit. That's for sure. This movie's got me back to reading the book again. Who knows? Maybe after this watch along, I'll watch it again later tonight, maybe. With a non-watch along with that one. Because after this, I don't think I need to do another watch along for this one again. I don't think. Maybe the 100th anniversary, I'll do the watch along again. If I'm still around YouTube when this turns 100 years old, this movie. Who knows? Depends if YouTube will be around when this movie turns 100 years old. Now he has a heart, everybody. Looks like we're going to have a four-way tie here now because no one is saving my post, poll about it yet. Oh, well. It's kind of hard to choose because all of them are good, all the characters. The Wizard, the Dorothy, Scarecrow, Glinda, and the Witch are really good characters. But if you still want to vote my poll right over there, you can. It's going to be up until all the way to the end, I guess. We're halfway through the movie, so better vote soon because it's going to be over. Before the movie ends here, I'm going to pull this out. What is the favorite part of your favorite of this movie for The Wizard of Oz? What is the scene your favorite? Mine has to be the Somewhere Over the Rainbow scene where she sings. That's probably the one of the best parts to be there. But otherwise, this movie is good. I can't believe we're almost through the watch along already, man. Doesn't it feel like I've been here an hour and 34 minutes already? Better get Tona now. Before that witch comes back. Just kidding. She's not. She's done. She's melted. She's gone. Until she sells them in 2025 with the Wicked again. Just kidding. There goes the wizard in the balloon. I'd like to know where the heck he goes. Does he actually go back to Kansas or just pops around Oz for like 15, 20 minutes and comes back? Who knows? You gotta wonder if the Oz does return or not. It never did say, unfortunately. Here comes the good witch again. Glinda, here she comes. Glinda. That's her name. I always say her name wrong. Your beautiful bubble. Well, we got one vote, so there you go. Thanks to the one who voted in there. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy The Wizard of Oz as much as I do. And And the vote goes to Dorothy Gale. I think she's pretty much going to have a clean sweep here. That's who I would vote to, Dorothy Gale. Definitely. All right, we're almost near the end here, folks. Just got back to Kansas. Now it's just getting ready to say there's no place like home. Actually, we'll give it a few more minutes here, after the movie, because I want to stay just a little bit longer, but not too long, because the show's going to come on here soon. So I hope you all enjoyed this little watch along for The Wizard of Oz, and there you go. It ended. There's no place like home. I like that ended. Yep. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the watch along here. It was really fun doing The Wizard of Oz. The next one will be Oz 1976 on Wednesday, so keep an eye out for that one. We'll see how that one goes. I'm not going to say it's probably going to be good, but we'll see. I don't think I've heard that one, Oz 1976. We'll see if it's fun or not. And there you go. I think my DVD just ended there, so yeah. Thanks again to the one who voted on there, and thank you to Stacy, I believe her name is, for commenting on my watch along. Have a good day now. To everybody else, enjoy this Wizard of Oz 39 movie. 86 years old, but geez. Can't wait until it turns 100, right? So, yeah, a very good movie. I could watch this movie 150 times and never get bored of it. So good. So, yeah, better get going. You guys have a good day, everybody. Bye for now.